Propagating your houseplants is one of the easiest ways to grow your collection, and a very simple way to do this is by taking stem cuttings. Today we've got a begonia angel wings, and we're going to show you how to take a cutting from that, when you can take it out of water once it's rooted, and how to repot it. But there are many other commonly found houseplants that you can do this with, such as the devil's ivy, spider plants and philodendrons. For more mature plants, you might already find aerial roots on the stem, such as with this philodendron here. This is what will grow into a root. However, with a younger plant, you're going to have to take a cutting and put a node into water that doesn't have a root already. On this begonia, it's really important once you've taken your leaf cutting from just below the leaf here to cut the stem back to just above the previous leaf. This is to ensure that the mother plant continues to grow once you've taken the cutting. So you're going to take the cutting from here, just below the leaf and the node. And then you need to remove the lower 3 leaves. So you've just got the few at the top there. The reason that we've removed these leaves is so that when you pop it into water, the energy goes into growing the root rather than growing the leaves. I'm going to take this one off as well. Here is a cutting that we took of the same begonia about 3 weeks ago. So you can see here that the roots have gone to about 1/3 of the length of the stem. That is when you're going to be okay to put it into compost. We also have an example of one that's been left in water. So this one's been left for quite a long time, and you can actually leave it in water, but you'll need to top the water up with nutrients to ensure that the plant will continue to grow healthily.
So, once your cutting's ready to be potted up, what you need to do is get good quality houseplant compost and perlite, like so. About 50-50 is a good mix. Mix them together and aerate them. And then you want to find a plastic pot, ideally, that is about the same diameter as the leaf, like so. And then you want to infill your pot with about 1/3 of your compost mix. And then give it a good shake and a tap to ensure that everything's settled. And then take your cutting, roots down, settle it into the compost, and then infill around the roots, making sure that you tap and shake the pot so that the soil fills in around the roots and it's sturdy within its pot. You can firm it in a little bit with your hands, but you don't want to do too much because you don't want to push the air out of the compost. Give it a good tap once you're finished and your cutting is ready to go.